What is up, guys? We are back with another live stream. So, Huddersfield Town, from the playoff final to the lowest of low. It's not really getting any better, is it? We take one step forward, we find ourselves another back. It's really daunting at the moment to be a Town fan. I'll always be a Town fan. But I'm losing my head a lot as well, which you can see in the videos. So if like, obviously I want in content where I can be positive, I'm really trying. But it's like Tuesday night, I went into it positive. Wednesday night said we can do this, and then at half time I just saw something, and I said 2-0 Sunderland to all my mates, and they said, what do you mean? I said, we've been on the front foot and not scored. It's written all over for Sunderland to go and do this now, 2-0. And they said, no, I get what you mean. I agree. And there you go. That's the way that story ended. And it had to be Pritchard. I don't get why we have this habit of booing former Town players, especially the ones that did nothing wrong. Now, I'm not saying Pritchard did or didn't do anything wrong, but there are exceptions, like Scott Malone. I didn't get that. I thought that were a bit pointless. But that's obviously down to the individual. So Blackburn tomorrow is a very tough game, more so than Sunderland in my eyes by a lot, especially at their place. I think that's the big deal. You know, they are at home, and because they're at home, they have that added advantage. They did lose to our relegation rivals, Coventry, but obviously that was away. You're a completely different team away than you are at home. We're a brilliant example of that, and we're not even getting the job done at home anymore. Did against Millwall, thanks to a Nakayama goal, but we're not going to see him or a goal like that for the rest of the season because he got injured, which is absolutely gutting for us, for the people of Japan to see him in the World Cup, and for Yuta himself. I'm absolutely gutted for the lad, and I think he's been one of our consistent performers so far, even when the season's been so dire as it has been. So it's just, you know, the tree's been cut, and it's just falling and falling and falling, and there's just nothing. Just nothing prying it up anymore. I think like we're going to be in the bottom like 6 all season, but it's going to take a miracle to get us out of the relegation zone. We haven't got the squad for it. I said this at the beginning of the season, and everyone said, no, it's the manager. And I'm telling you, this team is not good enough. We overrate the team we've got. It's not good enough. We've seen that. It isn't. We can't finish. The only reason we beat Millwall was a free goal. And Sunderland, you know, you've got Radoni got close a couple of times, but sailing over the bar, either in or in. Fact of the matter is, that first goal went in, we sulked. And I said we didn't work hard enough. Now, that's for the whole game, I mean that, not just the first half. The first half we were brilliant, but the goal went in, heads are down, sulking. You know, we don't pay the money that we pay. We don't pay the money we pay to come watch walking and jogging. I've said that. And we were doing so well up until that point. And then the heads went down and we were passing it round back. And, you know, funnily enough, John's just come in, a Birmingham fan. We did that at Birmingham. 2-1 down, passing it round the back in the last few minutes. The nerve of it. It's ridiculous. And I see people still clapping. I would maybe not be as harsh on that because it was a good performance in the first half. But there are games this season where they've not deserved half the noise that we've created. I thought we were actually pretty good as a fan base on on Wednesday. I thought we were louder than Sunderland for the majority of the game. Sunderland only opened up when the goal went in, and nothing to show for it. You know, these players, they're not performing for the whole of the game. You know, first half doesn't do it. People say to me, "Oh, there's positives to take." No, for me, there really isn't, because I don't view the game as positives and negatives. It's win, lose, or draw. Now, if we'd have gone for it, and I mean gone for it, like thrown the kitchen sink at it the last few minutes and proper tried and like got stuck in, been the first to every ball, I'd have been fine with losing. I wouldn't have been fine with it, but I wouldn't have been like, "Oh, we've not worked hard enough," because we were getting beaten to every second ball after that first goal. Sunderland wanted the second goal more than we wanted the equaliser. And people will say that we didn't, but that is what I saw. And I like to, obviously, that's what I'm coming here to say, is that, and that is my belief. They wanted that 2-0 win more than we wanted that 1-1 draw. The heads had gone. So, yeah, it's gutting, because we needed to win that game. And obviously, you'd have bitten their hands off for a draw now, looking back. But we're in an awful position. I don't know where the points are coming. Blackburn are up there for a reason. Blackburn are brilliant at home. Blackburn are brilliant at home. Just going to have a quick look at the comments. Very tough game. Blackburn very strong. Exactly. Inspire. That's what I just said, mate. All right, Aidan. Welcome, John. Blackburn don't either win or lose, and they're not going to lose realistically at home to bottom of the table. I'd love to look at the odds on that. I'm gonna have a quick look at that. Not for any gambling purposes. I don't gamble, but I'm interested to see how people are viewing. You know, how impossible it is that we win that game. You know, tomorrow. So I'm gonna have a quick look. I'm actually really interested to see this. Under 5-1, that's not bad actually. Right, in fact, that's awful. We should be like 10-1. But yeah, didn't help Coventry, West Brom. Exactly, inspired. That's what I mean. It's just getting worse and worse at the moment, mate. It's like we take a step up, everyone takes a step up. We fall, everyone's still going up. It's like, you know what I mean? It's just not happening for us. And I like what Gollums just said there. I appreciate Fotheringhams' mentality, but it doesn't compute. There's no point saying, "Oh, on another day, if we score, we win." Well, that's like something Michael Owen would say when he says, "You know, the lad's not quick, but he's got pace." Or Man City usually keep a clean sheet when they don't concede. Yeah, on another day, we could win that, but we didn't. All that matters is the now. You know, all that matters is in the moment and the future. We can't look at the past. Only look at the past to learn from it, or to point out where we went wrong, and where we went right as well. But it's just not. It's just saying, "Oh well, we could have won." Yeah, I'm not convinced by a new manager at all. Sounds like performance have improved. Performances, yeah, but points, no. And I'm not. I've always said this as a fan, and it kills me that people think this way. They're more than welcome to have their own thoughts. I respect everyone's opinions. Everyone is entitled to have that. But I do not look at our games and think, "Oh, it were really good to see a good time performance today," because it doesn't bother me. Well, it does, but if you've got two sides of a coin, yeah, you can either win scrappy or play good. I take win scrappy every day of the week. Now, in an ideal world, we play good and win good. That's brilliant, even better. But I'm realistic, you know. The world isn't idealistic, especially not supporting Huddersfield Town. I feel like I'm chucking my season card money down the drain. work hard. Exactly, and that's another thing. The fans, we're a working class town. A lot of fans in that stadium work crazy hours throughout the week to afford this season card, and we have to watch that. Okay, maybe we don't have to, but that's what we're getting. It's like, it's just like, show a bit of passion. And yeah, it's just not happening at the moment, is it? Just going to read this comment here. Thoughts on Harrod? I've not read enough into the situation to make a comment. So I'll just refrain because I don't know enough. I've not read into it. There's a fly on my screen. Go away. Diarra best player second half. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Thought Ben Jackson was best player at first half, and when we moved him deeper, we actually looked a lot worse off for it. Not sure we've improved at all since Schofield. Well, we've not got any points, have we? Not really in comparison. Rodoni was best player in the game. And Rodoni just needs to score. Yeah, absolutely. He's a good player. He's more than capable, but he just needs to score one of these goals, because there's no point shooting and every time. It's like everyone's screaming the players to shoot yesterday and they're like 30 yards out, and I'm like, there's no point because we're not capable of scoring from that range. Nakayama might be, but that were a one-off, and obviously we're not going to see him for the rest of the season now. Yeah. Down, deeper and down. There's not much else I can say. But what I will say is I'm going tomorrow. I've somehow managed to get there. No thanks to the train companies who've only just announced that they are, what is it? Not having a strike now. And just cracked my iPad screen. And yeah, so I'm going. I'm not going to lie to anyone. I'm expecting a heavy loss tomorrow. Anything else is a bonus. I can't get happy over the thought of watching Town at the moment. But day out with the lads, isn't it? We all love Town, we all support them, we always will. So it's not going to stop me. We'll be in League One, I'll still do it. We'll be in League Two, I'll still do it. Might not be happy about it, but it's the hand you get dealt. We back them always. Win, lose, or draw. More so lose. Lineup I go with Nichols, Brodie Spencer. Thought it were brilliant. I'd go with Ruffles again. Heelick and Lees. Kusumu and Kamara. Holmes in the middle. Ben Jackson, left wing. Lees has cut. Oh my God. Well, we don't have another centre half to really. What do we do? Means I have to play Boyle or Mbete. Oh. Let's hope Hogg's back. Is Hogg back? I've not read all. I've been at work. I've not really had a chance. Let's hope Hogg's back and play him at back. I would rather. Got more experience. I always hope he makes a special appearance like a Royal Rumble or something. Team comes out and Hogg's just coming out. I don't know what I'd do for that back line then. I'd have Ward up top. Rhodes has got a bit of Boyle. Right wing I'd have I'd have Diarra. I'd start Diarra, actually. I think the creative balls that Sorba puts in, Jackson did a good enough job. And I'd just give Diarra a start, maybe. I just feel like he deserves it. And he's sat there on bench watching it every week, and he's coming on and doing more. So fair play to him. We should play 10-0 tomorrow. Yeah, we'd still lose about 5-0 though. We can't defend. How many Town fans got up tomorrow? 1,500 maybe. Say about 900 maybe at best. No, it won't be that many. It's cheap tickets then again though, so maybe over 1,000. But then how they all get in there? Because club only put 2 coaches on, and then you've got all these fans that can't get there. We were one of them. We have had to sort alternative, thing. And I'm not slagging the club off in any way, because it's more the fans' fault for not going as much, but they only put the coaches on for the amount of people, tickets sold, of course. But there's a lot of us that were a bit lost. Jackson, Ely, Boyle. Ooh. I forgot about Radoni actually, but I'd probably. I don't know if I'd start him. I don't know. Quite wasteful with his chances, I thought, on Wednesday. All of them were, even Holmes were. But there's no way on earth that this team. There's no way on earth we go to Blackburn tomorrow and Holmes doesn't start. If he doesn't start, then honestly, seriously, that's how much I rate Holmes at the moment with the work rate he's got going on. He's proper trying, and you can see it, and he's trying to take us forward. I feel bad for him. I wouldn't write you guys off at Blackburn, which isn't that a strong point of yours. It was, John, last season when we had all of us good players, but I don't think we've scored. We've scored 1 this season, and the guy that scored it's now out for the rest of the season. A set piece is just another thing to us now. It's not even. It's not even like when we used to get a corner, we used to get right happy and think it were a bit like a free kick on edge of box, and now it's just like, yay, wow. It's just they just don't realise the effect it has on us as well. I think like the joy is just completely taken out of it at the moment following Town. Like I say, day out with the lads, day out with my mates. We'll always support them and back them, but it's just not enjoyable at the moment because heads go down too easy. We're not clinical enough. There were no game plan as well Wednesday night. It was just we were trying to move up pitch, but we just ended up going back every time. Just one, no. They were not happening. Score prediction. I'm being kind here and saying 4-1 Blackburn, and that's kind. Barrett and Diaz, brace. Blackburn got knocking about nowadays. I forget. Barrett and Diaz, brace. Sam Gallagher scores. And Tyrese Dolan gets 1. And then I'm saying for us, I think Holmes. Oh, yeah, I'll go with Holmes. I think Holmes will score. But yeah, that's all from me, guys. We're going to cut it quite short there, simply enough, because I'm treating you all to a vlog tonight at a neutral game. I'm sure you'll all be able to figure out which game it is. Just have a quick look on Sky and you'll find out straight away. But neutral vlog tonight, something a bit different. I said I'd start doing them, and there's something to do on a Friday night. So we'll be setting off over there soon. And yeah, all we need is a number 9. That's not all we need. We need a lot. We need a new squad. Well, no, that's harsh. We need a lot of new players though. We overrate the team we've got. We overrate everything. We've had one good season. We're going to get set adrift. We already are near enough. But yeah, I'm going to get off now. Thank you all for tuning in, and thanks for those who tune in after the live finished as a video. I'll see you guys later, obviously, with the match day vlog, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Blackburn vlog. Is what it is, up the town always, but you know, I'll try not to lose my head. I'll try to detach myself kind of mentally from it and not let it bother me, but it's a hard task. All the best, guys. Stay safe. Hope you all get to Blackburn and home safely, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for the support on the recent video, though. It was absolutely massive. The views were crazy on that. Even like the comments, love that from you guys. And we're now on, we're now on 4789, 11 subs from 4.8, and then that's 200. I don't know why I did that. That's 200 from 5k. So we're really aiming to smash that now. So thank you all for the love, guys. And I'll see you later on tonight in the neutral vlog and tomorrow at Blackburn. Cheers, guys. All the best.